Hey guys, it's Randy Richard. This is for one of the viewers, Paul Jones. He was wondering about my dial indicator holder. So I took it apart. I made an as-built drawing of it since I couldn't find the original. And now I was going to show all the parts individually and then put it together real quick. This is the bar that holds the pivoting rod. See if I can find the camera, huh? The bar that holds the indicator. Whoops. The mounting bar. That's a piece of 1/4 inch stainless. The pivoting rod, this is actually two pieces lightly pressed together. There is a slight, about 1/2 thousandths press fit so I could adjust where it was in the middle and stuff. These are both painted out of stainless. These are two pieces. So a little roll pin there. That's just a positioning pin to help it so it won't rotate. 1032 set screw or socket head cap screw in the end there. Helps keep it all square, that pin, just always. The 832 socket head goes in there. And that's just to pinch the dial indicator. This is a mounting rod. I also made another one that's 5/16 for different holders. This is a 1/4 inch one. This one goes in my Noga real nice. Then I made, these are 1032 pointed, I made little pointed set screws. And these I might have to adjust a little bit, but they work pretty good actually. One on each side, and that forms your pivot. Goes in there, catches in the holes I drilled. I'll tell you what, those holes I drilled with a little center drill, so they're really a 60-degree hole, tapered hole. And then I cut a 60-degree point, of course, on the set screws. There's probably better ways to do it. This is how I did it, and works good for me. You can get these set so it's nice and free. I put a little Loctite on those actually, so there's a little bit of friction with them and such, but there's basically no play at all, side to side or up and down. It's for indicating, an ID. Now, this is not to measure necessarily. You could, but it is not. I did not make it to measure an exact dimension or offset for a piece in the lathe or the mill. I made it just to measure the difference. So for setup in the lathe, really. So to put it on the ID. Now, Starrett makes a unit that you can just pop your indicator into. Well, I made this all out of scrap. It basically cost me $0. And it came out really nice. The bluing job I did on it, real happy with it. Came out just perfect. I really like the blue look of tools. And the blue and the stainless really came out pretty nice together. I've used this quite a few times already, and it works just perfect. I just throw an indicator in there. Actually, I have one in there all the time. Throw an indicator in there and set it in the lathe, and away you go. So there you go, Paul. I emailed the drawings to you. If there's anyone else who cares for the drawings, I made them awful quick here this morning. I emailed him it's in an AutoCAD format, so he can access it and get all the dimensions he wants off of it. I didn't show all the dimensions. If there's enough interest, I'll print out, or not print out, but I will form PDFs, and I will be happy to email them. I'm not going to be mailing stuff, but I will do email. I don't mind that. So anyway, that's it. That's the indicator holder. Thanks for the interest there, Paul. If there's any improvements, Paul, if you come up with something, let me know. Especially on that pivot thing. The set screw thing works really well, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a different kind of setup. But if you came up with something, it'd be interesting. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.